In our morning rounds, two important studies about bone health. One looks at vitamin D, the other examines how often people should have those bone scans. Some 9 million Americans live with osteoporosis, and more than 48 million are at risk for the condition. Dr. Holly Phillips joins us at the table. Let's start with that old vitamin D. What did the study show you?
You know what, I have to say vitamin D is just the new black, right? It's in the news every single day for something. But today, this study looked specifically at whether very high-dose vitamin D supplements could prevent osteoporosis, and one aspect of osteoporosis in particular called bone turnover, which is bone destruction. And what they found is that vitamin D supplements taken alone didn't help at all. Vitamin D supplements, when you take them with calcium, helped, and calcium alone helped. But vitamin D taken alone did not help to strengthen the bones.
So is vitamin D the miracle vitamin?
Well, you know what, it's hard to argue against that because it's been linked with everything from preventing diabetes to depression to heart disease to everything else. But in this context, it's not the only answer. Along with calcium, it can help our bones, but alone it can't.
And so where do you get in natural foods vitamin D?
You know, vitamin D is found in fortified milk, eggs, fish. It's pretty much everywhere, and calcium too. We can get it from our leafy greens. But in my practice, I recommend women take a supplement because in reality, we don't always get all we need from our diet. We should, but days happen when we just don't.
Yeah, since you describe it as a new black, and black goes with everything, can there be too much of a good thing taking vitamin D?
Yes, there absolutely can. Very high-dose vitamin D supplements are recommended against by the Institute of Medicine. And calcium, too, for some women has been linked to an increased risk of heart attack. So you really have to go over with your doctor and be specific about what your needs are.
So before you were about to come on, we were talking about whether we take vitamin D and what pills we take.
Right.
Is there something we should be taking every day? Should everybody be taking a vitamin D? Should Gail and I be taking a vitamin D pill every day?
You know, it really depends on the individual, so I can't say yes or no. I personally take a vitamin D and a calcium every day, and I take a fish oil. But it depends on the person. If you eat very well, you absolutely do not need a supplement. Nobody needs a supplement if you're eating well.
Okay.
Dr. Holly Phillips.
And bone scans, you were supposed to tell us about bone scans, the frequency of bone scans.
Absolutely. Well, you don't need to have a bone scan as frequently as we thought. Most people are having them every 2 or 4 years. Study today showed that might be too much. Less is more. So before you go for your routine, make sure you really need it.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Holly Phillips.